Hey, Tom Rabbit! I hope you got this for your recording. Hey, YouTube out there. Tom Rabbit likes to record these. Hey, Tom Rabbit!
So why are you a Muslim if your God is the greatest of all deceivers?
I mean, I'm not here to argue or debate. I'm just here to listen. I don't agree that he is, but yeah, sure, you can accept that if you want.
Why? Well, you're gonna go to hell if you continue down this
Okay,
path.
Bohan, okay. Anselm was a philosopher about God many centuries ago. His name was Anselm, okay? And he characterized God as the greatest conceivable being, okay? And I'm sure that we agree on that, right? Right? Do you believe that God is the greatest conceivable being?
I mean, what do you exactly mean by conceivable? And by the way, like
Yeah.
my
In other words, we could not conceive of a being that was greater than God, a being that would have greater attributes than God. So God is the greatest conceivable being, right? It's not a trick question.
yeah, but the thing is, I remember
Okay,
like
do you understand that the Quran constantly uses superlatives to reference Allah? That he's great
as
in this respect, he's great in that respect, okay, all the time. Now,
yeah,
I'm simply pointing out that Anselm, who was a philosopher about God, when trying to describe God, he said, God is the being that is the greatest of all possible beings, the greatest describable being. In other words, if you could describe a being that was greater than God, then that would be God. God is that which could not be one-upped by any other being. Okay, so God is the greatest conceivable being. Okay, do you understand that?
I understand that, but we always say that
Okay,
we
it's not.
don't
Listen to
conceive
me. Listen to me. It's an uncontroversial position.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure it isn't, and I'm not
Do
denying it.
you agree with that?
Yeah, sure.
Do you agree with that? That God is the greatest conceivable being?
Yeah, I don't think he's conceivable in all of his
You're
aspects.
not You're not understanding. Why do
I
people
did
joke?
understand.
You know what? This blows my mind that people gag and choke, okay, on a gnat and they swallow a camel. What I'm saying to you is not controversial. Okay, when I say conceivable, okay, in other words, the human mind could not conceive of any being that would be greater than God. That's all. It's an
And
uncontroversial statement.
I understand that. I don't know why you're screaming. My English isn't that good, so like,
Oh, your English is that good. So why aren't you accepting
no.
this uncontroversial statement?
Well, I mean, because a lot of our scholars say that we cannot conceive God in many aspects
That's
of
not
his.
what I'm talking about.
I get that. Okay, calm
Oh,
down.
shut
Oh
up.
God.
Okay, you know what? I can't take this anymore. I can't. These dumb bimbos. Okay, on Discord. These idiots, both atheists and Muslims. Okay.
You didn't say anything about conceiving of God in every possible aspect. That is not
What she's doing is she is focusing on the word conceive as how it is used in Islamic theology. I am not using the word conceive
that's
as it is used in
equivocation.
Islamic. Of course she is. Of course she's equivocating. God is the greatest being that we could think of. And if you could think of a being that was greater than God, then that would be God. But because I used the word, oh my God, these people are so dumb. By the way, did you get that, Tom Rabbit?